Yo, put some fire in the chat. Put some fires in the chat for Tamika. So understand, right? Like this is 6 years of game. Y'all gotta understand. I was looking at some old photos when I was preparing this presentation tonight, and it's crazy. Like some of the photos I'm gonna show you guys are from years ago, and it's just like, man, like we really did this. Like everything that I'm telling you guys about for these last few weeks, it's like I learned from someone else and they learn from someone else and they learn from someone else. And we just continue to grow and get adapted to the industry. So it's like, I'm saying this because I don't want y'all to start feeling bad. I don't want you to start feeling intimidated. I don't want you to start feeling like, man, I don't know if I can do this, because you can do this. Let me tell you, in this industry of network marketing, some of the most challenging things is not even you. It's not even your environment. It's not even who you talk to. It's the company, right? A lot of companies in this industry do not have a strong product, okay? A lot of companies in this industry don't have strong leadership. A lot of companies in this industry don't even have the ability to train you, right? Y'all know, do y'all understand that? There are some companies who don't even train you. They just say, look, go out there and we'll get you paid, and period, right? But that's not the Wealth Builders. That's not the case with us. We're not selling pills, potions, and lotions, all right? We are marketing information that people literally need. And not only that, information that people will be running to you when they find out that you have it. The goal is, how can we make sure that they know that you have it? And that's the goal of tonight, helping you all with some strategies. I've been working all day today. Cam had hit me up earlier. It was like, yo, let's jump on a meeting. I was like, bro, I can't even do it. I'm like, I can't even sit and talk on no meetings, no calls, because I literally have been designing a script from scratch, complete scratch, to show you guys tonight, just to make sure that you understand how to talk to leads, to make sure you know how to get leads, to make sure you understand how your back office works, like getting all of this together just for you all, because I want to help some people on this chat right now get access to over $10,000 a month. Does anybody want access to WB Director 10? How about 25,000? Does anybody want to be a WB Director 25? Matter of fact, even if we don't go all the way big, how many of us just want to get access to WB 5,000, 2,000, right? How many of you all would love to be able to look at your back office and say, man, like I'm really making all this money. And the best part about it is it's going to be coming so naturally to you. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So with that being said, let me just give you the forewarning. I'm gonna do my best to speed through this, okay? But it is a lot of information. I'll give you a warning right now. Normally I tell y'all in and out, but I'm telling you, my goal is to be swift, but I want to answer questions. I want to open up, the line for anybody to be clear. I don't want anybody to leave here confused. So with that being said, I'm not gonna be so much tight on time as I normally am, but at the same time, trust me, if you got your notes, okay, if you're focused, I'm talking about not having the TV on in the background. All right, this is a training where you don't want to have your friends in the same room talking and laughing with you. If you out right now, go to your car. Okay, sit in your car. If you're driving right now, pull to the side because you're gonna take screenshots. I am literally giving y'all the game, the same exact sauce that helped me generate an organization doing over $100,000 a month. The same exact tools that I leverage to have an automated business to help me, generate well over 6 figures. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. And I don't want anybody to miss that. So with that said, if you're ready for that, go ahead and drop 10X in the chat. Drop 10X in the chat if you are ready to learn on how to build this Wealth Builder network marketing business. All right. I see the 10X is coming in. Let me go ahead and share my screen. I'm so excited to give y'all this sauce, man. Like I have no idea. I just been waiting and waiting. I'm like, all right, here we go. 8 o'clock is here and we're locked in. So the first thing that I want you guys to understand is your back office. Before I even go into scripts, before I even share my screen and show you Facebook, I'm gonna show y'all live conversation so you can literally see how do I talk to leads, how do I close my deals. I'm gonna show y'all all of that tonight. But first, I need everybody to understand the back office. There's a lot of amazing changes that have been happening in the back office. How many of us have seen those changes, right? There's a lot of new updates, marketing material, opportunities for you guys to use, tools, resources, all of that's being changed to help you build your business, okay? So you got to understand how to do that. So first thing first, there's 2 different websites. Make sure y'all taking notes, taking screenshots. There's 2 different links that you need to save into your phone, whether you use your notes app. I use my notes app for everything. Let me tell you something, man. Like if you got if anybody steals my iPhone, You're gonna see so much information. Like, let me just show you. Like, these are my notes. Okay, you can see the Wealth Builders. Like, we got, I mean, everything, right? Health, I mean, wellness, trainings. Like, y'all see this? These are my notes, y'all. I've seen people's phone. They only got like 2 or 4 pages of notes. These are my notes over the last 10 years of me having an iPhone. I mean, everything from $1 million trainings, workshops, courses. I mean, this is like, gosh, I don't even know how to start. Like, this is so much information in here. So the reason I'm saying that is because you need to leverage your notes app. If you have a Galaxy, Samsung, iPhone, doesn't matter, iPad, doesn't matter. There is a tool on there, app on there that says notes. Wherever you can keep all your data, you need to have it secure. So write down thewealthbuilders.me. This is where you access your academy, as I like to call it. The dashboard, courses, lessons, quizzes, certificates, etc. is in your academy website, and you want to have that website separate. Okay, there's another back office that has its own website. We're going to talk about that here in a second. So let's talk about network marketing first off. Okay, why is it such a powerful industry? Your first priority in network marketing to build your business is to get your first 4 memberships. We want to be able to get our first 4 memberships so that we can do what, y'all? Get our membership for free. Everybody drop free in the chat. Who likes free 99? I love free 99. My goal is to never have to pay Taekwondo Birdie a month, right? I want to make sure that I do not have to pay my monthly membership so I can get all this game for free. Not only is it great to be able to not see that taken out your account, but it's also great to be able to tell someone else, hey, look, I'm doing it. I'm getting all this for free. I'm making money every single month for free. I talk to other business owners. They're like, yeah, you know, I got to use this from this expense. I got to pay my bill. I got to pay my rent. I got to do this for my office, and I got to pay my my employees. I got to pay the tax fee. How much is your business? I'm like, nothing. I don't pay nothing for my business. They're like, what do you mean? How you making money every month? Easy. It's a system, right? I got my first 4 memberships. So that's the first thing. You want to use your social media as a channel to attract new members. I did a social media training a few weeks ago. We'll do another one. I need y'all to understand social media is like the best tool, okay? I talk about it all the time. Yes, you can go out there and get in the field, get in the market, get in your city, your state. You can go meet people. You can go to networking events. There's so many different opportunities to connect with people, but social media is one of those tools that you have to start leveraging. I get it. Not everybody's used to Facebook. Not everybody's used to trading, you know, or using social media like Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat. I get that, okay? But it's time to learn. All right, it's not enough to say that you don't like it or you're not used to it. It's time to learn, because there's thousands of dollars that you're wasting away without taking advantage of this tool. We're going to talk about that tonight. If you do use social media, you want to post daily. New results are happening every single day, so you always want to post. Network marketing is a business of people. So you have to start getting comfortable with talking to people, okay? It's network marketing, guys. In the Wealth Builders, I know we have results. Let me tell you, I get it. I know y'all killing it. I know y'all making a lot of money in trading. I know you're making a lot of money in your e-commerce stores. I know you're making a lot of money in all the different elements from real estate, and then credit, taking advantage of credit cards and opening up businesses. I know. But the world should know. People should know. How many of us can agree that we shouldn't just keep the Wealth Builders within the Wealth Builders? How many of us can agree that thousands and thousands of people should take advantage of this phenomenal service, this phenomenal community? I mean, guys, there are people on their knees praying to have more time, to have more freedom, and to be around better people. Y'all some good people. You should feel good about that, okay? So let's not be secret agents. What do I mean by that? Let's not keep all the sauce to ourselves and get all these results and then pull up to the family reunion, flex them in the brand new car, telling all your friends and family, oh yeah, you know, I'm like that. Oh yeah, you know, this is what I do. It's something slight. Well, dang, cuz, what you do for work? I don't do nothing. You know, I just make money. No, don't be that person. Tell somebody, okay? Don't be bougie. Let people know about this amazing company. Can y'all do that? Drop a number 1 in the chat. And we can agree that that should be the priority. We should be working on helping other people get access to the Wealth Builders, all right? Business cards, awesome tools. I love connecting with people. Me personally, I fell out of love with business cards only because I realized people were throwing them away. I was tired of it. I kept giving out my cards and people threw it away. So what I use, write this down, what I use is an app called Link. LINQ. LINQ. I love this app. So what happens is when someone comes to me and they say, hey, Joe, nice to meet you. I love to connect with you, right? Here's what I do. I literally share with them. Can you guys see my screen? Can y'all see my screen? I got my picture on there, my name, VP of Sales at the Wealth Builder, Charlotte. Now watch this. Everything on here, I got a whole bio. I got my social media links. And all someone has to do if they're interested, watch this. I say, pull your phone out. They say, you got a business card? I say, pull your phone out. This is my business card. I say, let me see your camera. They pull their camera out. I have them scan that QR code right there, and everything pops up on their phone. Not only that, my contact will immediately get saved into their contacts, just like that. $1 million opportunity right here. I'm telling you guys, it's amazing. I mean, I'll be out in events. I'll be out in public. I have my Lyft driver, my Uber driver. Like, I'll have my server at restaurants. Hey, man, I love your energy. Like, you're killing it right now. It's the only thing that you want to do in your life, you know, work here. They'll be like, no, right? I say, look, let me get you information. I'm working with a few people. We're about to change their life, helping 10,000 individuals learn how to be able to create income for themselves and be able to live a better life more free. Is that something you would like? Yeah, definitely. How does that work? Here, let me see your phone. And that's it. Now I'm locked in. That's a new prospect, just like that, right? So that's called Link, LINQ. They have a free version and they have the paid version. I have the paid version, okay? Awesome, let's keep going. Use your upline and members to help you recruit. It's power in numbers, everybody. I know everybody likes to be Batman. Everybody likes to be Rambo. Do your own thing so you can take advantage of your own story. But look, take advantage of the leadership. We have amazing leadership. Let me tell you, you're not by yourself, okay? I love talking to new members. That's one thing about myself. I don't go chasing for people. I just don't do it. You'll see that tonight. I have a couple of leads I'm going to show you guys. Like, I don't chase anybody. That includes being in the business. You might jump on these calls. You might be in the Telegram. You might show up every now and then, but I don't know if you're serious unless you let me know that you're serious. I love when people reach out and they say, hey, Joe, look, I'm new. I'm trying to learn. I need to know what the next steps is. How can I level up? Let's jump on a call. I got you. I'll spend 30 minutes with you and I'll show you everything you need to know to take things to the next level. I have no problem with that, okay? And not just me. We have leaders, Cam. We got leaders, Tamika, Raj, Arthenia, Leek. We got so many leaders that want to help you. Okay, but if you just stay in your corner, if you just stay in the back, you know, kind of looking at what everybody else is doing in the front, trying to see who's really getting promoted, who's really showing up. If you just do that, you're not going to play big in this industry. I'm telling you, you need to be up there in the front. I'll never forget when I joined this industry for the first time, I didn't know nothing. I didn't know sugar, honey, iced tea. I didn't know nothing, and I wanted to learn everything. I was a sponge. I was blowing up my mentor's phone at 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 10 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I'm texting at 5 a.m. like, yo, I need to know this. And where do I find this in the back office? And how do I get access to this? Because I need to know what to do. This is my business. I need you all to start looking at Wealth Builders as your business. Shout out to all of my traders on the call. Just like you have that natural instinct to check the charts, that natural instinct to look at the market, you need to have that natural instinct to connect with people, to post on social media, right? All of my individuals who's in e-commerce right now, that natural instinct to look at your online store, you need to start having a natural instinct to look at your back office. Y'all see where I'm going with this? We got to start treating Wealth Builders like a business if you want to get paid like a business. How do you expect to be earning $5,000 a month residual when you don't even know what your back office looks like? You haven't logged in 6 months. Uh-oh. We stepping on toes now, right? How do you expect to be able to get to WB Director 25 and you don't even show up to the trainings, right? We got to start looking at our business like a business. Drop a number 6 in the chat, if that makes sense. Drop a number 6 in the chat, okay? The goal in network marketing is exposure, attention, attention, attention. Money follows attention. If you're writing notes, write that down. You're going to hear me say that a lot as you get to know me. Money follows attention. Money follows attention. Money follows attention. It's all about attention. It doesn't matter how sweet you are. It doesn't matter how nice you are. You're the most kindest person. It don't matter how hardworking you are. You show up every day working hard. If nobody knows you, you will not make no money, period. In this industry, you want to get known. You want to be the best in your city, the go-to person. And the best way to do that is by connecting with other people. Y'all with me? So the goal is to be able to get them on opportunity calls so that you can expose them to what it is that you do, okay? Residual income from sharing your experience and success in the organization and how it's changed your life. Now, some people might say, well, Joe, I don't have any experience yet. I just started, right? So that's when you want to start leveraging other people's experiences. We actually have a tab in the Operation 10K Telegram that actually says testimonies. So you can literally take the testimonies from that. I use y'all's testimonies all the time. Let me tell you something. I'll go in there and I will be quick to send a screenshot of a trading account, a screenshot of somebody's credit results, a screenshot of someone's e-commerce results. I'll send that quick in a conversation with one of my leads, not because it's my story, but I say, look, we have people in my community who are winning. You should join my community. Y'all see that? So we're literally taking advantage of the wins, because if we're all winning, who's losing? That makes sense, guys? All right, cool. Let's keep going. Let me check the chat box, make sure I'm not missing nothing, because I can't even see the chat. Money follows attention. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great. Looks like y'all paying attention. Phenomenal. Goal is to get the opportunity calls, to expose them to what we do. There you go, Robert. Absolutely. Let's talk about the 4 stages of network marketing, everybody. Let's talk about the 4 stages of network marketing. If you're in this industry, which we all are, the wealth builders, understand we're going to have to understand these 4 things, okay? Number 1, creativity. A lot of people come in, okay, and they're creative. They start doing fun stuff. They start getting out in their field, posting events. They start posting things. They start putting out videos. I mean, they're real into it. But then somewhere along the way, they go from phase 1 to then the next stage, which is analyzing. They start looking at the back office like, I think we need to do this and we should change that. And then they start looking there at the teams like, oh, no, we need to do this for the teams. And you start reaching out to myself and Taekwon and Cam, like, hey, can we add this and can we do this? And right. And what ends up happening is when you're in analyze mode, you stop being in production mode. And when you stop being in production mode, you're not going to get no money mode. Okay. So we need to make sure that you're not falling into analyzing too much. Yes, improvements can happen. Yes, suggestions are appreciated, but you don't want to always be analyzing. And not only the business, sometimes we analyze ourselves. That's a big one. I want to post this video, but like the way my hair is right now, matter of fact, I'm going to wait until next week to post that video, because then I can meet up with Stacy. She going to do my hair, and and then I can go with Lakeisha. She can do my makeup. Yeah. And then I'll do a video. Then next week gonna happen, and guess what happens? You never post a video. Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Fellas, same thing. Like, oh, bro, nah, man, I ain't got the energy like you, Joe. I don't know about posting myself, man. Nobody want to hear from me. Like, you start analyzing yourself, right? And it ends up happening to the point where you're not doing anything at all. You're not going to get no results like that. I'm telling y'all. I was the same way when I started this industry. I was so nervous and I was judging everything. I was judging my posts. I wasn't getting no likes. I wasn't getting no shares. I was like, man, I suck. Like, I was talking to myself, I suck. Like, this is not gonna work. How in the world am I gonna be able to keep posting and getting attention? Nobody knows me, right? And my mentors are like, yo, no, keep posting, keep posting, keep posting. I went from 3,000 followers on Instagram to 10,000. All because I stayed consistent and I stayed out of analyzing mode. I just kept putting out value. I kept putting out content. I kept being consistent. My Facebook friends, before I joined network marketing, I think I had Facebook friends of like maybe 1,100 people, somewhere around that, like 1,000 to maybe 1,200 people, right? And it was only because of college friends and different organizations that I was doing. Nothing to do with network marketing. Guys, I never was in sales. I was never in sales. I've never had a job in sales. If you don't know, I'm an actor. And some people are like, ooh, it's so easy for you, right? Because you're an actor. You know how to talk to people. No, I don't have a script. If you give me a script, yes, I got you. No problem, okay? We don't have a script. I don't have a script right now. I'm talking to y'all, right? That wasn't because of my acting. It was because of experience in the industry, learning from other people who are doing it better than me. I just started taking, I like how he said that. I like how he does this. I like, and I started learning. Does that make sense, y'all? What y'all saying in the chat? It's easy for Joe because he don't. Oh, okay. All right, I bet. I got you. We throwing shade. Nah, look, listen. It's the same thing for me. I be sweating. I'm like, oh shoot, I can't post this video. Then I gonna sweat all in my head. I gotta take all this. Look, I be going through it too. Listen, I don't care though. Like I get the videos out, guys, and I'm telling you, videos make such a massive, massive difference. It really does. Because your audience can see you. I love posting videos. Audience can see you, they can feel you, right? They understand you. So get out of analyzing mode. Cam said, can't see you guys' comments. Yes, make sure that everybody is, don't share to hosts and panelists. Make sure you guys, oh, okay, I see. Yeah, make sure you guys are changing the two. If you're gonna post a comment, you need to change it to everyone. If you're on host and panelist, the only person I can see it is me. So you want to make sure that y'all are putting everyone so that everybody can see your comments. Unless you're throwing shade. Yeah, Ivy, don't throw those. Don't throw those. Don't put that in everyone's chat. Keep that there, okay? Let's keep going. Management, all right? That's so funny. Everybody been blowing up the chat. Y'all can't even see it. All right, thanks, Cam. Appreciate that. Management mode. Here's what happens in management mode. Yo, Cam, listen, bro, you told me you want to get to WB 1000. So look, I need you to be on the calls, okay? I need you to be plugged in. I need you to post something. I need you to show up. All right, cool. Talk to you later, bro. Bye. And then you don't do it. You don't show up. You're so busy managing everybody else. Hey, get more sales. Hey, promote the business. But you don't do it because you're so focused on trying to make sure everybody else is doing it. You don't want to be in management mode. It's so easy. This is the mode where you start actually building a team. And because you've been so plugged in, i.e. everybody on this call tonight, you're plugged in right now. I'm telling you, watch. In the next 6 weeks, as long as you stay consistent, you are going to have a team. And what's going to end up happening is you're going to try to take all this knowledge from your notes and the recordings. You're going to try to tell all your teams to do all the stuff that you've been doing right now, and you stop doing it. So what happens is now you're going to see your organization decrease because you're not producing like you did in phase 1. Now you're in stage 3, which is management. Stay out of that. And then number 4 is blame. This is a dangerous one. In this industry, it's pretty normal. I've been there. I'm sure Cam has been there. We all get there. Blame mode is when you have an organization and it becomes easier to blame everybody. You're blaming the CEO because they done changed this in the product or took something away. You're blaming your team because your leaders are not leading like they used to. And you're blaming your market because it's getting harder to market. You're blaming the government because the government done added this act and changed that act. And now you can't build your business. And you start finding yourself blaming everybody for the lack of results, not realizing that you're not doing the same things you did in phase 1. Okay? So make sure you all take a screenshot of this. You got to stay in phase 1. Let's talk about phase 1. What is phase 1? Phase 1 work. Here is an example of phase 1 work, okay? 3-way meetings, meaning, hey, look, Tamika, I want to introduce you to my good friend, Cam Next Level, 6-figure trader. He's helped thousands of people over the last few years. He quit his job years ago, became his own boss. And I want to introduce you, Tamika, to this legend. And also, Cam, this is my good friend, Tamika. She's interested in our business. She says she wants to quit her job and she's tired of being told what to do all the time and not having no time for herself. So I just want to connect you guys so she can hear your story, Cam. Thanks so much. Cam, Tamika, Tamika, Cam. And then put your phone on mute. And don't worry, we're going to do some 3-way trainings over the next few weeks, but 3-way calls are powerful. If you're not doing 3-way calls, that means you're probably doing it yourself or you're not doing anything at all. And the problem with doing it yourself all the time is that people only feel like it's you. Like they don't hear nothing about nobody else. They don't see anything about your team because you never promote. It's always just about you. And that makes people nervous sometimes. If you haven't built enough credibility yet in your community, then sometimes it's going to be harder. So 3-way calls allows you to leverage someone else's success so that you can use that influence to be able to kind of influence your prospect. If that makes sense, drop a number 3 in the chat. 3 ways are important. Private business reception. It's called a PBR. It's called a PBR. This is powerful. Private business receptions, okay? In a PBR, this is a picture of me in one of my first PBRs in my community. Now, let me be clear. In my last company, right, I was the only person in my city. I was in Greensboro, North Carolina. If you don't know Greensboro, population of a little under 200,000 people, very small city. But understand, this community center, they were like, hey, for $60, you can rent the room for a couple hours. I was like, bet, because that's all I had. So I got that together, right? And we just started inviting people. Hey, you want to learn how to get your credit together? Come to this event. Hey, you want to get your credit, get a house? Come to this event. You want to fix your credit? Come to this event. And people started coming, right? Guys, I didn't even know how to do a presentation yet. Like I didn't even get no results, okay? I didn't get no results from the company, but I was already in front of the room trying to present, look, literally reading the words off of the screen. It was horrible. I was so embarrassed, but you got to do this work. P1 work, right? Private business receptions can be anywhere, community centers, living rooms. I've done it outside. You'll see the next picture. I've done PBRs outside. Like PBRs are so massive because it gets people in the room. Zooms are cute. Zooms are nice. But let's be honest. Some of y'all on the Zoom right now, and the phone is in another room. You ain't even next to your phone. Now you're trying to run back. Oh, shoot, he talking about me, right? Look, I get it. Zooms can be very distracting. But when you're in person, look at these people. They got no choice but to focus, right? Because if they don't, I'm gonna call you out. I see you right there, right? So it does something because now people are feeling the energy, the excitement. This guy next to you was like, "Ooh, that makes sense." You're like, "Yeah, that makes sense, right?" And that's what we need to start doing, wealth builders. I need everybody to start getting and building up that confidence to be able to start doing these live events. I'm telling you, we have tools now. I'm going to show you guys some of the tools in the back office. We have tools. We're doing PBRs. It's easy. We have our 1 through 10 documents. Okay. We got compensation plans that you can just print out. All right. We got everything you need to be able to just have events in your cities. Number 3, invitations for the business overview meetings, right? That's what we do, our weekly calls. How many of you all invited people to tonight's call? Cam did a phenomenal call tonight. I was getting some texts and how great it was, right? So you want to make sure that you're inviting to our overview calls, because that way you don't have to stress out about presenting, but you got to make sure that you're actually plugging prospects in. P1 work. Here's how you measure your progress if you're doing good. Number of prospects that you're exposing in the business to your open line organization. What does that mean? How many people are you exposing a week? If I was to look for last week, ladies and gentlemen, and I had a paper that showed me all the people, matter of fact, not a paper, your phone. If I pulled your phone up right now and I scrolled through for the last 7 days of your messages, how many people am I going to see that you talk to about wealth builders? Uh-oh. Some of y'all got scared. Some of y'all say, "Ooh, let me get off the Zoom real quick." Right? How many of you all would really be confident to say that you can expose that you are exposing your business? Look at this. I'm gonna show y'all. Like, I'm gonna open my screen up later on, and you're gonna see. This is my DMs for Facebook. Y'all see all this? Wealth builders. This is today. Look at the times. Hold on, let me, because it's hard to show this little square screen. I gotta make sure y'all can see this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Guys, this is today. 7:13, 6:54, 6:17. Keep going. 6:26, 6:25. Keep going. Right? Keep going. Wealth builders. These are all prospects. This is today, guys, Monday. Prospects. These are prospects. I'm literally talking to these people about the business. So when you see me dropping apps in the group chat, don't say, "Man, like he's just different." No, I'm just working. That's it. I'm talking to people. It's network marketing. You have to market the product to a network. It's not I'm going to just sit at home because I'm tired from a long 6-hour, 7-hour day. Marketing. It's not I'm going to just sleep in a little bit because I've been working hard this week and I deserve it. Marketing. It's not I'm going to just, watch some Netflix and my show is on and Love is Blind. I'm trying to see who getting. No, it's network marketing. You got to put in the work. And guys, everybody doesn't respond. Everybody doesn't start. But guess what? I'm making the connections. I'm making the connections. When was this? April 10th. Just opened up a message. This guy said, "I'm 28. I got to fix what's around me. I will." I said, "Man, watch. You join this community, your life and mine are going to change so much." Guys, I hit him up right now. Yo, like, this is what I do, okay? Somebody said, "Well, Joe, that's hard." I don't have a job. I wake up when I want to wake up, and I jump on my phone when I want to jump on my phone, and I sit in this chair or my bed. Can I be honest? It's 8:40. I spent about 5 hours today in my bed working, doing this. If that's hard for you, working in your underwear, I'm sorry. Hard for me is having to clock in somewhere, not being happy about my workspace, not being happy about my coworkers, my manager saying one thing to me that's going to piss me off, and then I got to go talk to these funky customers that I don't care about some product that I have no interest in, and help this man make some money of a company that I don't even met the CEO. I don't even know who the CEO is. You guys see your CEO all the time. He jumps on calls all the time. You have a job right now and you've never met your CEO, but you can show up there for 40 to 50 hours a week. But sitting on your phone talking to a few people is hard. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. Are y'all seeing where I'm going with this? Like, I just got to make sure y'all understand, like, pick your heart. Okay. This is how you measure your progress over the next few weeks. How many people are you exposing? We already talked about PS3. Piquing somebody's interest, sharing the information, and then three-way call. All right. Perfect. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Excuse me. Excuse me. You guys getting value? Drop value in the chat. You guys getting value so far? We just getting started. We're just getting started. All right. Let's go. The truth about your prospects. This is a big one for many of you guys. I need you to understand the world of sales. The problem, the challenge, I don't like the word problem. The challenge or obstacle with people in the world of sales is that they don't understand the industry. Let me help you out. The reason why you're not going to be enrolling 50 to 100 people a week in Wealth Builders is not because you suck. So stop feeling bad, okay? Stop feeling upset toward yourself and stop second guessing if you're good at this or not. It's not about that. It's about the numbers. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Right now, 3% of people are ready to buy right now. 3%. That's a very small number. Can you agree? 3% of people are coming to you right now and saying, Deanna, I'm ready. Send me the link. I've been thinking about the Wealth Builders. I'm ready. Send me the link right now. I've been watching your posts. Trithenia, send me a link. Only 3% of people are like that. 17% are information gathering mode. They're going to reach out to you. They're going to comment on your post saying they're interested. They're going to be in your DMs. They're going to text you, call you. They're going to ask you about this business of yours. They're going to jump on these opportunity calls, but they're just gathering information. We call those window shoppers. It happens all the time. 17% of people are walking in the mall right now. Oh, yeah, that's so cute. Ooh, I love that. Oh, my gosh, it's so nice. They're not about to buy nothing. The next time you go to the mall, sit outside for about 30 minutes and watch how many people walk out with nothing in their heads. It's crazy, right? 17% are just trying to gather information to see what's available, to see what's out there, to see what they might get in the future when they get some money, when they get paid. So don't feel bad if they don't sign up right away. That's why we always say the fortune is in the follow-up. Most of you all are not following up with people that you talked to a few weeks ago. And they've been ready. They didn't have the money a few weeks ago. They had the money last week, but they were not thinking about you because you never talked to them again. So they already spent that same money that they could have used to pay you for somebody else. I follow up all the time. Most of the people you guys just saw in my DMs are follow-ups. I talked to these people a year ago, 6 months ago, 3 weeks ago, and I'm following up. All right, I'm gonna show you guys that later on. 20% are problem aware. This means that they understand that they're tired of their situation. They understand that they want more out of life. They might be tired of their job. They know that they want to invest because they're tired of living paycheck to paycheck. They want to learn how to trade. They want to learn how to open up their e-commerce store. They want to fix their credit, or maybe even they want to get into real estate, Airbnb, but they just need to know what the steps are. Okay, and that's where we come in. We're going to help them realize that we have a solution to their problem. While 60% are not problem aware. This is the majority of the people that we speak with. The reason why you have a challenging time closing the deal is because most people don't even realize that they need this company. They don't realize it. They think that struggling is normal. Working the job that you don't like is normal, okay? And I'm not knocking jobs. Let me be clear. I don't think jobs are a bad thing. I think that being unhappy at a job is a bad thing. I think being stressed out about your finances while working at a job is a bad thing. I don't have a problem with jobs. I think jobs give skills. It gives you opportunities to network. You can learn. I mean, it's great. But there's so many people who are unhappy. Last time I looked at it, was like 54% are unenthusiastic about their current position at their workspace. 54%. 60% of people are not even aware of their problem. Does that make sense, guys? So that means that we need to understand and be patient that not everybody's going to start with me right away. Just because I invited you to a call doesn't mean you're going to sign up. If you can accept that truth on the front end, I promise you, you're going to alleviate so much stress on the back end. When I started this industry, I used to get so frustrated because somebody would be like, hey, Joe, what's this thing you do? I'm interested in making some money. Yes, Yes, I finally got one. Oh, I'm sending a screenshot to my upline. Yo, I got one. Watch this. I'm about to close this deal. It's crazy. And then they would leave me on red. And I'd be like, stand these broke ass. Y'all was getting mad, you know what I mean? But you can't get mad. You can't. It's the numbers. Understand, 3% of people are buying right now. 17 information, 20% problem aware, 60% not problem aware. Let's keep going. Let's talk about the back office. All right, let's get into it. This is called your back office. The way to get access to this is my.thewealthbuilders.me. So you want to write that down. Put that in your notes. My.thewealthbuilders.me is access to your actual back office. This right here, just see on the screen, is your dashboard. Here you go into new members info. All of your brand new members should watch this, guys. If you're not doing this for duplication, you're missing out. This is so easy to just send your brand new members who just signed up directly to the dashboard drop down, allow them to watch the new member, and then allow them to click on review this presentation. It's a full overview of the dashboard, where to get your videos, the schedule, all of that good stuff. It's very helpful for automation. All right, let's keep going. This is what I was just talking about. I kind of overstepped myself. The my.thewealthbuilders.me. So take a screenshot of this. This is where you access your account information. You can upgrade your subscription on this website, check your rank, all of that stuff. Okay. This is what the back office used to look like. This is an old picture, but this is what the back office used to look like. We came a long way, haven't we, guys? If you've been logged into the back office, you'll see that it doesn't look just like this no more. We've actually spiced it up a little bit, right? And we got some more things on the way. So this is where we're going to be able to track your current pay rank, your commission qualified, as well as your overall group volume. So what that means is if you see no for commission qualified, you do not have 4 active memberships. You got to have 4 active memberships continuous to get paid. And I'm so glad because now in the back office, we have a tracker. So it's easy to know when you don't have 4. As soon as you lose one, as soon as somebody drops off or goes inactive, you'll see that you only have 3 or 2 or 1 or none. And that's your sign to go ahead and find 4 enrollments to put into the system, okay? This is where you can track your rank. I love this tool, guys. This is so powerful. There is no reason why you should be confused on how to get to your ranks because this literally shows you how far away you are. If you are 50% away from your next promotion, it'll tell you right there on the right. It'll show you exactly how much the requirement is for that title versus how much you currently have. It'll show you how much volume is required for that title versus how much volume you currently have. So this is on the front page of your back office, my.thewealthbuilders.me. And I want you guys all to start looking at this on a weekly basis. I look at this thing every single week to get an idea. Matter of fact, I just looked at it yesterday because I'm on a task right now, a target right now to be able to get a promotion. We're very close. I think I just checked. I'm like, what is that? Like 9. I looked yesterday. I think it was like 88% away, something like that. Okay. Yes, totally. I totally got you. This is the call for all that, Ivy. So I'm going to clarify what volume means here in a second. I got a whole screenshot for you. So does that make sense, everybody? So this is how you track your promotions. Under genealogy report, you're going to be able to see all your business information. Okay. This is going to be how you track your personal data, your team's data, as well as being able to see your organization on the graphical tree view. This is a very important tool. I need you to listen. If you haven't listened to nothing I said so far, please listen up. If you're listening, drop a number 2 in the chat. This is how I know who's listening. Because if you don't have the phone in your hand or the laptop in front of you, you're not going to drop 2. So I'm going to see who's listening. Drop a number 2 if you're listening. This will literally mess your business up if you guys miss this. I need everybody to understand this, okay? Awesome. This is called the Uni-Level Tree Move Tool. This is a phenomenal tool that allows us to structure our business. And the reason why this is important is because you have 14 days upon a new member joining to be able to actually move them. If you miss that 14-day window, that person will be stuck. Why is that important? Because, write this down, in the Wealth Builders, the structure to build a successful organization is 3 wide and 3 deep. Write that down. 3 wide and 3 deep. I was looking at my whiteboard. I might have to pull the whiteboard out and show you guys. 3 wide, 3 deep. Would that be helpful? You guys want me to pull my whiteboard out and show you what that looks like? Drop a number 3 in the chat if you guys want me to show you. If it makes sense, cool. If you can see it in your head, then great. I don't have to visualize it, but I want to make sure everybody understands. You need to have 3 people across. That means 3 memberships, and you need to have 3 people under them, and then 3 people under them, and just keep that going. You're just going to stack. It's called stacking. You can write that down, stacking, okay? So the reason why I say it's important to understand the structure is because what if I have 3 people? Are you saying, Joe, that I just stop enrolling people after 3? No, it's not what I'm saying. But you have to use the uni-level tool once you get more than 3 to move those other people under the first 3 people, okay? So my mom and my dad and my best friend are my first 3 people, but then I go out there and I enroll my neighbor, I'm gonna have 4. I'm gonna have 4 people in my front line. It's called the front line. If I have 4 people in my front line, after 14 days, if I don't move my neighbor, guess what's gonna happen? He's gonna get stuck there. There's gonna be volume, and I'm gonna talk about volume in a second, but there's gonna be volume that's gonna be sitting there, and it will not be accounted for in these 3 legs of production, meaning you're just wasting volume. That volume can help you get to your rank. It can help you get to your title. If you have a back office and you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people, and they're all wide, I'm telling you, you might be a WB 1000 right now, and you don't even know it. But it's because you haven't followed the structure. The structure is 3 wide, 3 deep. Always have 3 members. Does that make sense? Drop a 3 in the chat if that makes sense, guys. Can you explain the 14-day rule again? Yes. You have 14 days to move a new member. So Robert, if you just sign me up from now until 14 days from now, that's basically how much you have to move me somewhere else in your organization. Now, if you don't have anybody and I'm your first, then I'm cool. Then I'm the guy at the top, right? And then once you get 2 more people, that is your 3 at your top. I call it the front line. The front line is the first 3 people that start your organization. Everybody else under that, they have to go under those people. And this structure move allows you to put those people anywhere you want. You can put them as deep as you want. This is so cool. Not all companies do this. Some companies, you can't move anybody at all. Some companies, you literally have to use other people's link just for it to make sense to keep your title. You don't have to worry about that in this business. We're going to allow you to move anywhere you want, but you got to do it within 14 days. So my suggestion, every time someone enrolls, you need to either do it immediately. So if you like forgetful, right? If you get busy, do it as soon as they sign up. Go ahead and structure them. Or you need to put a mark in your calendar for 12 days as a reminder. Put two minus 12 days and 13 days as a reminder to move that person. I'll say like move Rod Farrell today, and that'll be 13 days from now. I always do that to make sure I don't forget. Once you move them, it is final. Absolutely. Once you move them, it is final. You cannot move them back. Every time someone enrolls, yes. All right, cool, guys. Let's keep going. The graphic tree viewer. This is going to allow you to see your organization as a whole. So what that looks like, for example, right now, if you just got started, this is what your graphic tree looks like. You're this little circle, little island by yourself, right? But as you start building your community, your organization, it'll look something like this. And you guys see how they're following the structure? 3 wide, 3 deep. This should make a lot more sense based off what I was just saying. So you all see that even if this person at the top, even if you have 4, 5, 6, 7 enrollments, you need to put them in your organization to make sure that your organization has the same structure. Your graphic tree should look like this. It's too light. Is it not showing up? Can y'all not see it? Y'all not see this? It looks weird. It's too light. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. It goes darker than light. That's weird. Why is it doing that? Maybe I can do this. Trying to help you guys out. How does that look? Is that better, guys? Let me know. Is that better? Cool. Awesome. All right. So like I said, you're at the top here. You have your 3 legs, 1, 2, 3. And then as you see, every leg under these 3 people is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And every organization under these people is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Does that make sense? So that's why I say 3 wide and 3 deep. That's what we mean by that statement, 3 wide, 3 deep, okay? The reason I'm taking time to go over this is because this will literally make or break you getting your title. I have helped people structure their organization where they had all this volume sitting over here, and all they needed to do was just structure their business a little better, and they got promotions. So that's what I want to make sure that nobody's missing out on money, okay? We don't want anybody to miss out on money all because your structure is not together. So if you need help with that, feel free to reach out to your leadership, and we'll make sure we look at your back office together to ensure that you're on task. If you need help, maybe you're not sure where to place somebody, reach out to your leadership, and we'll make sure we help you, of course, organize your organization so that you're meeting these requirements, which we're going to talk about in a second, okay? Team productivity report. So this is where you track your actual organization sales as well as your team. You'll be able to see your entire organization on the team productivity report. Now, here is where it gets important. Let me see something. All right, so this is what it looks like. Can everybody see this? It's not showing up light, is it? Can you guys see it? Let me know in the chat or unmute yourself. Let me know. Can you all see this? Phenomenal. Okay. This is volume. So once again, make sure you're paying attention because this is very important to follow. I'm going to read it out loud for you. This information is located on your team productivity report. You can look at this to view your current status in the compensation plan, meaning your title and rank. But here's where it's really important. Watch this. Your volume date range should start with a 31-day window ending with the current date as shown as above. What in the world does that mean? Got you. This is what you have to do every time you look at your team productivity report. You have to go to volume date range. And for example, today's the what, y'all? The 2nd. So I would need to change this to April 2nd, and I would change this to May 2nd. And that is what the system is calculating every Thursday. It's going to make sure that your 3 legs is meeting the requirements for your rank with volume. It's going to make sure that your structure is together. And based off of where you at on Thursdays is what you will get paid on Friday. Does that make sense? Let me say it again. You have to change the date. If you don't change the date, you're going to be really alarmed. This may say 0. The numbers might be off. Yesterday it was one thing, today's a different thing. But that's because when you log in, it automatically sets. Like right now, if you look at it, it'll probably say May 1st to May 31st. But that's not right. You have to change the start date 31 days before. I got you. So when you go into the team productivity report, you're going to go from start date. The first thing you do when you go on this page is click on start date. And you're going to change this 31 days from whatever today's date is. Like, for example, if I'm looking at this tomorrow, I would change it to April 3rd to May 3rd. If I'm looking at this next week, I would change it from April 7th to May 7th. Or as of today, I would change it from April 2nd to May 2nd, approximately 31 days. That is how the calendar is tracked in the system. It is tracking 31 days of production. That is how your volume's updated. That is how your structure is updated. And that is how you get your promotion. So let's go off of the example below to break it down for you guys. The member above is currently a WB 2000. They're making 2,000 a month. The qualifying group volume is 11,925. So before I go on, let's talk about volume for a second. Everybody, volume is basically sales. This is how you track your sales. Every single time that you refer someone to the Wealth Builders, you are going to get an enrollment for your new membership, but you're also going to get volume for that enrollment. So I want you to write this down if you're writing notes. Y'all ready? Everybody still with me, right? Y'all with me? Y'all with me? I'm not losing you, am I? Okay. Here is how much volume we get for every membership. If somebody says that they want to start for real estate, trading, e-commerce, or credit for $199, you are going to receive $110.99 in volume. Please write this down. $110.99 in volume. Thank you, Trithania. $110.99 in volume. That's how much volume you're going to earn when they sign up. Now, next month, how much they're going to pay, y'all? $79, right? That's how much the membership is. $79 a month. So next month, when they make their payment, you are then going to receive $79.99 in volume every single month that they make their payment, which is so awesome. Because now you're getting what I like to call reoccurring volume. So you're going to get initial volume and you're going to get reoccurring volume every single month when they make their $79 payment. Before I go on, is there any questions about the initial volume and the reoccurring volume for regular memberships? And then we'll talk about distributors. Thank you, Trithania. Let me make sure you guys can unmute yourself. I got to make sure this is very clear, y'all, because this is going to make or break you hitting your ranks and getting paid. So I'm taking my very sweet time to ensure that y'all understand this. Are there any questions at all about this? All right, looks like everybody's good. Okay, let's talk about distributors. For every distributor that signs up, that's $199 and $149 a month. That's a platinum package, platinum distributor. If someone signs up for the platinum distributor, you are going to earn $119.99. That's $119.99 in initial volume. So I can write that in the chat. For initial volume for distributors is $119.99. Somebody drop that in the chat for me. Initial volume for platinum distributors is $119.99. Thank you. And then when that distributor makes their monthly payment, which is $149.99, you are going to get volume of $149.99. That is called your reoccurring volume, $149.99. So you can imagine if you're a WB 2000 and you have over 11,925 in volume, then that means your memberships are making their monthly payments, you're getting new enrollments in, your distributors are getting enrollments, and this is what makes it so crazy, y'all. When you start building a team, all of your team's volume from their production, not only does it help them, but their volume is also going to be accounted for your volume. That's why network marketing is so powerful. Because now, yes, we know that you got results in trading. We know that you got results in e-commerce. We know that you got results in your credit and in real estate. But what if you get that person who has over 10,000 followers and then they get results in credit and they post a picture saying, oh my gosh, the Wealthbuilders improved my credit over 80 points in just a month. And now they're getting friends of theirs saying, hey, how do I sign up? Hey, I got to fix my credit. Hey, how does this work? All of their production is also going to help you meet your ranks too. Y'all follow me? This is where it gets so, this is why I keep preaching. We need to tell more people, because imagine trying to get 11,925 volume by yourself. It's a little bit harder. But if you have many people marketing and promoting, then that volume is going to come in no problem. And now they're making money. You're making money. We all making money. It's like Oprah. You get paid. You get paid. You get paid, right? And that is what we want in the Wealth Builders. We want everybody to hit these residuals like crazy. I want to see promotions back to back to back every single month. And this is where it starts. So now that we understand what volume is, let's talk about structure for volume. Going back to our example, the member above is currently a WB 2000 The qualifying group volume for this position is $11,925. This is volume. We use what's called the 40% rule. Somebody drop that in the chat. 40%. Somebody drop that in the chat. I hope y'all taking notes. Note takers and money makers. Make sure y'all taking notes. Because look, I had this, everything I'm showing y'all, I had to do this. And I had to read it over and over and over to be able to understand it. So I want y'all to do the same thing. We go off of the 40% rule in the Wealth Builders. That means that you have to have 3 legs of business. So as you can see up here, 1 leg, 2 legs, 3 legs. Y'all see that? So what that means is that 40% of 11,925 is going to be counted for in 1 leg of business. 40% of this 11,925 is coming from a 2nd leg. And then 20%, it goes 40, 40, 20. 20% is coming from the 3rd leg. So the system is going to make sure that you have a total, whatever the group volume is for each membership. We're going to talk about the volume and ranks. It's going to make sure that you have the total group volume. It's called group volume, GV, group volume. But then it's going to make sure that you have the structure of 40, 40, 20. So in this example, as a WB2K, we have 4770 coming from 2 different legs, because that is the required volume for WB2000. You have to have 4,770 group volume coming from 2 different legs, which is, as you can see here, they achieved that. Can y'all see that? This person is doing very good. They got 7,400 coming from 1 leg, so we can check that off, because the requirement, somebody drop it in the chat. What's the requirement, y'all? What's the requirement from the first 2 biggest legs? You're always going to have 2 big legs, and you might have 1/3 leg that's a little bit smaller in production. So what's the requirement? What's the 40% requirement for WB2000 from 2 of your legs? Somebody drop it in the chat. I'm giving you a hint by circling my little red dot around it. Thank you. Okay. You got to have that 4770. Therefore, this guy's doing good. He got 7,400 in 1 leg. He has 5,300 from a 2nd leg. And then he has his 3rd leg, which is doing 2,239. As you can see here, the remainder, 2,385, can come from that last leg. Now, note, you might be saying to yourself, wait a minute, Joe, it's not in order. Leg 1 is 74, leg 2 is 22, and leg 3 is 53. This is what's so great about our structure. It doesn't matter where the volume comes from. You might have 1 leg that's been doing big for the last 3 months, and all of a sudden you get a big producer in your other leg, and now that leg does better. It's okay. It's not about what leg it is. It's about volume. The system is going to automatically calculate what is your biggest 2 legs that's producing 40% of production, and whatever that 3rd leg, which is producing 20%, is going to count that. So that's why I tell you guys, it's so important to make sure you're placing your organization. Because imagine if this person had 4, 5, 6, 7 legs right here. They would have $110 in volume just sitting there, or 79 in volume just sitting there, and that volume could have been placed under what? These 3 legs. Are y'all starting to see what I'm saying? Is it all starting to make sense now? 3 wide and 3 deep. You want to have 3 wide and 3 deep. Are there any questions? Please, if there's any questions, unmute yourself. I know we got people dropping off because now we get into the details. So me placing people under other people's adds to the person that I'm adding to. Yes. Did you want to unmute yourself, Tamika, and ask that question?
Yes. Hi. Thank you. All right. So my thing is, what if you have somebody that is not really putting in work and is kind of depending on you to build their team? Is there something in place for that to prevent that?
Let me make sure I understand your question. So you're saying that somebody is not doing much, but they're in one of your 3 legs, and you're saying, is there something in place to be able to help them, or kind of like make sure that they're still producing, essentially?
Yeah, so if someone in my downline in any one of these legs, let's say I'm working and I'm working hard, they're putting in some work, I suppose, but they're dependent on my grind. Like, do they get bonuses or something like that because I'm adding so much volume to their leg? Like, ultimately, yes, I benefit and I don't mind helping people, but is there anything in place to prevent someone from just kind of falling back because they see that you grind harder than them and they know that they're in your downline and that you'll build their team?
Great question. Great question. Okay. So the thing that makes it count, right? Cam kind of answered it, or yeah, Nurse Trader kind of answered it. They still have to get their 4 enrollments in order to be able to qualify to get paid. So don't look at it as, man, like, you know, this guy under me is not doing anything and I'm doing all the work by putting volume in his organization, right? Because he still has to produce his own 4 personal memberships with his link. Does that make sense? He has to use his own link to get enrollments. If he's not doing anything, he doesn't have his 4.
Okay.
All of your memberships are with your link. So
Mhm.
just because you place them, they're still your customers, they're still your enrollments, but that he's getting the volume. Here's the next part of that: 3 wide, 3 deep. So just because I put, let's say, 10 people under him, you don't have to follow that same structure under him. You just got to make sure you have 3 for you. So you can literally put all 10 of your people in one line, in one leg. And all of that volume that you put in that one leg is going to still produce to your group volume. Does that make sense?
Okay. Okay. Yes.
You sure? Let me
Kind of.
re-explain it. So
Okay.
if we have, matter of fact, I got you. I told you guys we're gonna get detailed tonight. All right. Can y'all see my
I
screen?
like it.
You see my whiteboard?
Yes.
All right. So this is you, Tamika. You already have your 3 legs. This is person A. Person A is lazy. He's not really doing much. Maybe he's just busy, okay? So what I'm saying is we already know he has to have how many legs wide?
3.
He has to have 3 legs. But if he's not doing anything and you're doing all the work, you're obviously not going to mess up your structure just because of him. So what you can do is you can put all of your personal memberships. Let's say this is one of your memberships. I'm going to do a little line to represent this is yours. Okay. This is your memberships. You can literally put all of your members in one single leg with the placement tool. And all of that volume that's generated from each of these memberships every month is still going to go to you because your total volume up here, but it can't really help him out because he still has to do what? Build his other 2 legs.
Okay. Okay. Because I'm all right. Thank you. Because I'm thinking like I'd have to build his 3 and 3 and D, but I can just basically just add the volume down in that leg, and it would still he would get volume, but like Cam said, he wouldn't be able to rank up or anything like that. Really, because he got to put in work.
Exactly.
Okay.
He still has to get his 4 memberships to be qualified for commission, and he still has to be able to make sure he has 2 other legs that are matching the 40% rule to ensure he hits his ranks. And if he's not doing anything, he's not going to be getting ranked, meaning that, yeah, you got volume. So basically, he got lucky. He came in at a good point. He's at your top. It still doesn't help him with anything unless he puts in the work.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for that.
Awesome.
Appreciate it. Thanks, everybody.
Of course. I see we had somebody else raise their hand. Let me see. Man, I hope you guys, please don't leave, y'all. I warned y'all it's going to be a little bit more lengthy, but I'm telling y'all, we just get started. I still got to show you guys the scripts that I'm about to share so y'all can start closing some deals. So don't leave. Stay. Was there somebody else who had a question? Ivy said, right. So she could be placing those people under another one of her legs instead of that person that's not putting in the effort. Absolutely. Yep. Okay. I think we on the same page now, right? Everybody's understanding volume a little better. Y'all can definitely go back to this training over and over and over. I'm telling you. All right, cool. Let's go back to sharing our screen. Perfect. So now we talked about structure. Okay, this is so important, and this will not be the last time we talk about structure. I want to make sure everybody who comes in is getting this. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next slide. All right, this should help you guys out a little better to see the structure and the requirements, because we were looking at the requirement for WB 2000, but this is the requirement for all of them. So for example, as a WB 500, let me test you guys out, see if you've been paying attention. What is the total group volume that someone needs as a WB 500? What is the total group volume? Very good, everybody. Gold stars for everybody. Yes, 1908. So that means we need to have our 40, 40, 20. So 40% of 1908 in one leg of business, 40% of 1908 in a second leg of business. So how much volume do I need? If I want to get to WB 500, how much volume do I need in two of my legs? How much volume do I need in my two big legs? Who knows? Very good, Tamika. 763.20 cents. Does everybody see that? Right here. Very good. 763 in one leg, 763.2 in another leg, and 381.6 in the third leg. It should start making a little bit more sense now, right, y'all? WB 1000, same thing. You got to have a total volume of 4770. So in one leg, I need to have 1908. In the second leg, I need to have 1908. In the third leg, I need to have 954, and so forth. So for those of you all who want to get to WB 5000, here is how I break down my goals. If I just sat here and said, okay, I need 35,775, let's make it happen, that's intimidating. That's a lot of money, right? I might not be able to do that all by myself. So here's how I break down my goals. I look at my calculator. I do 35,775 because that's the total volume for WB 5000. And then I divide, I'm gonna test you guys out. How much volume do we get for platinum distributors monthly? I'm testing y'all out now. How much volume do we get when someone makes their platinum distributor monthly payment? Who remembers? Who remembers? Testing y'all out now. Testing y'all out. Close, close, close. Not quite. Somebody help her out. Nope. There we go. There we go. You see that? So you were close. So 119 is the initial volume that is received on the enrollment of the platinum distributor. I was asking about the monthly. So are y'all starting to see why this is so powerful? Because think about it. Think about it. Imagine having multiple memberships that you just got started this month, while also having several memberships that are making their monthly payments from last month, while also having your team producing different memberships all throughout the month. Can we start seeing why this volume can add up? This is why it's so powerful when you're actually producing with the team. Because all these memberships, you might have somebody doing e-commerce, someone doing trading, someone doing real estate, someone doing credit, and then someone trying to make money with you to be able to use their network, realtors and tax professionals, and all of this volume is helping you. So if I wanted to get to WB 5000, to our example, I'm going to do 35,775 divided by 145.99. Somebody do that math for me. 35,775 divided by 149.99. What's that number? Somebody do the math for me. Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Let's see. Let's see. Boom. Good job. Well, hold on. Is that right? Is that right? 35,775 divided by 149.99. Is that right? Okay. So we got a couple of answers. So make sure you add that 99 cents. It does make a difference. You got to add that 99 cents to make it. So they're right. 238. So that means, guys, I need 238 active memberships paying a month. So now in my head, I have a target. I need 238 memberships making a monthly payment to keep my qualified rank. Now, once again, that might be intimidating because you might not know 238 people that's going to do this, right? So now what I do is I break it up. I look at what's required for the legs. I say 14,310, which is one of the biggest legs, the 40% legs. Divide that by 149.99. And my answer is 95. So that means I need 95 people coming from that one leg of business. Again, I don't know if I can recruit 95 people by myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break that down. 95 divided by, let's say, 5, for example. What's that answer, guys? What's 95 divided by 5? I hope I'm not losing y'all with these numbers. Please follow me. What's 95 divided by 5? Somebody do that math for me. 95 divided by 5. 19. So as a builder, here is my focus for the next 30 days. I need to find 5 people who are willing to work hard with me. I'm going to look for Tamika. I'm going to look for Rod. I'm going to look for Trithenia. I'm going to look for Dory. I'm going to look for Willie. And that's my 5 people. So now I'm going to have a conversation with these 5, and I'm going to say, y'all, look, let's use this business to change our life, okay? Let's run the bag up. Let's get to it. Let's keep each other accountable. Because how many of you all can agree that me trying to motivate 95 people is a lot harder than trying to motivate 5 people? And if I can help all 5 of them get focused on recruiting 19 people, I got my goal for that one leg. And then the second month, I do the same thing. And then the third month, I focus on the weakest leg, which let's do the math on that together. Are y'all starting to see the vision? Now I do 7,155. 7,155 divided by 149.99 is 47 people. 47.7, round it off to 48. 48 divided by 5. Look at this. Y'all can see it for yourselves. All I need in that organization is to help 5 people find 9 people. That's it. 5 people to get 9 people. And now what happens, guys? I have 5 leaders over here that I'm running with, 5 leaders over here that I'm running with, and 5 leaders over here that I'm running with. That's 15. 15 of my friends, 15 of my family, 15 of my coworkers, 15 people that I know. And I shared this vision with them. I shared them the long-term play, and I let them know, look, if you do the same thing that I'm doing, we could be making $5,000 a month. And let's not get it twisted. On the way of getting that 5,000, y'all, watch this. We can all be making sure that we're watching these courses together, because once we get to 5,000, if each of us, it's 15 of us, y'all. If each of us put $2,000 in a pot together, 2,000 times 15, guess how much money that is? $30,000. What if all 15 of us put $30,000 as a down payment? Let me stop. I'm getting too excited. Are y'all seeing the vision? Are y'all seeing how simple it is? But we have to network. We got to be able to communicate. We got to talk to people. But y'all see 35,000 to 5,000, you're like, oh my gosh, is that possible? Yes. This is how I've been able to build multiple 6-figure organizations. I don't stress myself out about how much I need. I just look at who I need to talk to. The question is, who's got my money? Who's got my money? So now my target on my whiteboard over here is just 15, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Let me find my 5 people. And every single day, if that person can't sign up today, guess what? I'm moving on to the next person. He can't be my 5. I find somebody, hey, Joe, I want to sign up. I'm interested. It leaves me on red. When he say he's going to sign up, I move on. He's not my 5 people. I'm going through the numbers. So I'm not intimidated when people don't respond. I'm not nervous and sad and mad when people leave me on red, if people block me, if people call me a scam, if people say this is not going to work. I don't care about none of that, because my mind is I got to find 5 leaders who are going to help me build this thing. That might take me a week. That might take me 2 weeks. That might take me a month. Hey, it might even take me 6 months. But if it took me 6 months to be able to find 15 people to help me get to $5,000 a month residual for the next 6 months, and then here's what's crazy. Now that those 5 people are running and they got their goals set, watch this. The next 6 months is all about helping them do the same exact thing. So now you're about to get 30. Man, y'all about to see. This is a real leadership call right here. I'm trying to tell you. 35,775 is the qualification for WB 5,000. WB 5,000 is 35,775. 35,775 times 15 people Look how much volume you would have in your organization if you could help 15 people get to the same exact position that you spent 3 to 6 months doing. Here's where it gets fun. Guys, somebody look on this chart in front of you right now. Which qualification requires 536,625? How much volume is that? Somebody look on this chart for me and drop it in the chat. What title is that? If you have 536,000, what title will you be at? You wouldn't be at, you wouldn't be at 100, you'd be at 50. If I can tell you how to help you get to $50,000 a month, but it's going to take approximately 12 months, would that be worth it? If I can show you how to make $50,000 a month in a matter of 12 months, but it's going to take sacrifice, it's going to take commitment, it's going to take consistency, it's going to take being coachable, it's going to take jumping on some Zoom calls, it might even take you spending a plane ticket to go to some events, okay? Would it be worth it if by this time next year, I can show you how to make $50,000 a month? Y'all ain't, man. Come on. And it all started with you breaking the code to find 15 people to work with. Yeah, man. I told y'all not to miss this training. So some people got off. They're gonna be real sad tomorrow because they got bored. They wasn't ready. And I still gotta show y'all the scripts how to do it. We ain't even done yet. Y'all with me? Are y'all bored yet? Y'all wanna call it an end tonight? Because I got scripts, I got strategies, but if y'all ready to call it a night, I got you. I respect your time. Listen, man, this gets crazy. It's so doable. I'll be honest with you. I told y'all that I built a 6-figure organization. We did 100,000 a month in sales. The guys in these folks, matter of fact, I think I just had the picture up. Let me see if I got the picture up still. Let me see. Let me see if I got the picture up. Let me see if I got the picture up. I think I just showed you guys. Oh yeah, it's another one. Hold on. I got you. Look at this. Y'all got me. Y'all done messed up. Y'all got me excited. Look at this, guys. Y'all see this picture right here? This is me during that same time frame of trying to get to 100,000 a month. This is my roommate. And this is the guy who brought me in the business, the white shirt and the red sleeves. Because he took a plane and flew out to North Carolina to work with me and my roommate to build the business, understand in 9 months, the guy here with the white shirt sitting on the bench, he produced $500,000 at 26 years old, $500,000 a month in his organization because he committed to help me. I did $100,000 a month in my organization, and my roommate, because he followed the same strategies in 9 months, he did $50,000 a month in his organization. And we just helped more and more and more people. And because of the same strategy, we just duplicated that over and over and over. We had people making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in the middle of the pandemic. When everybody else was posting about them getting fired and laid off and stressed out, me and my team was going on trips with our mask on, of course. Y'all understand what I'm saying? We was hosting elite retreats. My team was called Elite. We had events after events after events, all because we laid out a plan, and it took us 9 months. Imagine being in Wealth Builders, and you spend 9 months to a year figuring this thing out, staying committed, and this time next year, you're making $100,000 a month? Is that not worth it? Is that worth people telling you no? I need y'all to get this, man. We sitting on this company. We sitting on a gold mine. A gold mine. And here's the craziest part. Some of you on this call got results. Man, the guy that you see in this picture didn't even have results. My credit was bad. Look at my pants, y'all. I didn't know what a tailor. You think I could afford a tailor back then? I couldn't afford no tailor. Look, man. Guys, my shirt is from H&M. Like, but this is what happens when you stay committed. This is what happens when you watch your business and measure your progress. Are y'all seeing the vision? Y'all have results. Y'all credit has increased from Wealth Builders. Y'all got trading results. Y'all making tens of thousands of dollars in a trading account, making $1,000 a day, but you're not gonna tell nobody? You can be making $50,000 a month in the comp plan, but we're not telling nobody about these results, y'all. All right, let me get back. Let me get back on track. Because y'all done got me fired up. I done fired myself up looking at these numbers. It's time to get to work. Let's get back to training. Who's getting value? Drop value in the chat. Drop value in the chat if y'all starting to see the vision. Oh, I love this company, man. WBOE. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I gotta hurry up. This is the last thing I'm gonna show you guys. The blueprint to success trainings. I think I saw Tamika in the chat said that she saw some awesome training videos. This is a phenomenal tab that has a lot of trainings that you guys can start leveraging. But with that being said, let's close out of this and let's get to the actual sauce. Now that we understand what's possible, I had to make sure y'all saw what's possible. Now that we understand how to structure our business, now that we understand how to actually use the compensation plan, now let's talk about how to actually do it. So now what I'm gonna do is show you guys some strategies. If you have Facebook and you're on the call right now, if you have Facebook, I want you to do me a favor and drop FB in the chat. Drop FB in the chat if you got Facebook. If you got a Facebook. This next part of the training is about those of you guys who have a Facebook. Let me see what we got. Okay. Oh, look at that. We got a lot of Facebooks. Okay. All right. Love to see it. You guys see my screen, right? Y'all see my screen? All right. Here we go. First thing first, we got to do what? Get the attention. Money follows what? The attention. I want you guys, not tonight because it's too late. Tomorrow, these are the 2 posts that I need you all to leverage on your Facebook. Whether you got 50 friends or 5,000 friends, this is the post I need you guys to leverage. I'm going to drop all of this under resources as soon as we get off here, unless somebody else can do it for me. It says, who's been renting 6 to 24 months with poor credit? There's a program to help you become a homeowner. Who needs info? Oh, by the way, in case you didn't know, in case you didn't get the memo, the Wealth Builders is now launching a brand new program where not only are we going to do the entire process for you, from pulling your credit, reviewing your credit report, creating dispute letters, and mailing your dispute letters off, giving you a customer portal to track your overall credit, to be able to see what negative items that you have, to be able to see what's impacting your score the most. Not only do we have a program that's doing that, but we also have a home buying program where you're going to be access direct lenders to give you a mortgage loan so that you can actually get yourself a house while also having hosted calls every single week by licensed loan officers to educate you on home buying. Not only that, but we also have $1 million identity theft protection included in the same membership. Guys, all you got to do is tell somebody about this and they'll sign up. And then we go to the next person and the next person and the next person. And Wealth Builders is doing all of the work. All you have to do is what I call turn the key. This is a turnkey business. You just got to show them how to get started. So what I need you all to do, post this. As you guys can see, we got some crazy engagement. I made this post 1 day ago, as you see here. 32 comments, whole lot of people saying, I'll open it up so y'all don't think this is cap. Me, I'm interested, inbox, interested, info, me, interested, info, please, interested. These are free leads, no advertising, okay? So now what you do is you go into the DMs and you're going to start conversations. So now let's transition. I got to open this up on my phone so I can show y'all the sauce. Are y'all ready? Y'all getting excited? Is it starting to stick in yet? All right, let me go ahead. And share my screen so y'all can see this. All right, let me make myself a co-host. I'm gonna share my screen. Okay. I'm gonna show you all exactly how I have been able to go in these conversations and talk to people. Okay, so let's go to Facebook first. Pull up the chat so I can see what y'all saying. Oh, when is it launching? Next week. Next week. Oh man, y'all not ready, man. Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. This is about to be crazy. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So, look, look at all these notifications, y'all. All these people who are interested. Look at this. I got somebody just commented 1 hour ago, right before the call started. All right, so check this out. Let me see who I can find somebody for y'all, because I gotta talk to all these folks. Here we go. Terrell Jones. He was the second person that commented. So what you do is you go to the profile, you click on message. As you all can see, I don't really know Terrell like that. Let me find the post. There we go. Now, by the way, this goes back to what we said before, right? I talked to this guy before. I don't know when. Let me see. August 15th, 2022. He commented on one of my posts and said, I'm interested. August 2022, y'all. He said he was interested in Airbnb. This is my first time. I didn't go this far back today, so I didn't even see. I said, how did you find my page? I didn't even know this guy. He said, a friend of a friend. When are you looking to get started? I think y'all do the same thing, so I think it would be best for me to sign with her. I said, I'm sure you can imagine it's not a free program. He said, who was the friend? Tammy. Okay, I know who this is. Okay, got you. So he basically talked to somebody else who's on my team, but that person left the company, so she's not on the company no more. So now he followed back up almost a year later and saw my recent post, which I'm gonna show you guys. Watch this. Boom. So I reached out. I said, what's up, Terrell? Good afternoon. I noticed you commented on my recent post about getting your credit improved and purchasing a home. My team and I may be able to help you. I'm gonna give you guys all these scripts, don't worry. Do you mind answering a few questions? See, what you're having a challenge with when it comes to your leads, everybody, is that you're not qualifying your leads. When I talk to people, they gotta be qualified. I'm not accepting everybody because I don't need the drama. I don't need the mess. I don't need the time, the headache. I got to make sure that you're going to be worthy to be in my program. So I asked these questions to qualify them. He says, I just wanted to see how I can build my credit. And also I'm working with Tammy as well. Tammy's one of my old members. I said, oh, really? I had to get off my script. I said, how long you work with her? We actually represent two different companies now. He said, okay, well, I know that you work. Yeah, bro, for sure. And to be 100%, nobody's offering what my brand has, but I do respect Tammy. How long have you worked with her? He said, I have not worked with her yet. I'm thinking about it. Can y'all see why it's so important to follow up, to post on social media? Think about this. He's interested in working with me. He was already going to work with somebody else, but because he saw my post, y'all follow me, he saw my post and was interested in working with me because I market on my page. You got to use social media. Y'all are sitting on money, okay? So I said, okay, trust me, bro. Once you see this, you're going to have your mind made. Now I'll get back on script. What's your credit score right now? Is it less than 500, 501 to 600, 601 to 680, or more than 681? He said, I'm not sure, bro, at the moment. I'm just trying to be in a better position to buy next year. I said, well, I can definitely help you with that. The first step is definitely identifying what your score is, and we also assist with that, no worries. My team and I have successfully removed student loans, evictions, collections, late payments, child support, divorces, bankruptcy, and more. I have a short 2-minute video that I would like you to check out. If I sent it, would you watch it now so that we can talk about how my program can help you start investing? He said, yes. I sent him the video. I said, awesome. Let me know as soon as you complete so I can go over the next details. That video look familiar? In case you didn't know, let me help you out. In case you didn't get the memo about the Wealth Builders, right? As you guys can see right here, under resources, boom. Everything is available. All of our resources, anything that I use, I drop in the resources to help you guys out. If you decide to use it, that's on you, okay? So I sent him the video that we just posted yesterday. He responded. He said, not just yet. I just got in the house. I said, let me know as soon as you're done. I'm only inviting 10 people this week into our home buyers program. So I definitely want you to check out what we do. So what I'm doing, guys, is I'm creating urgency. Somebody dropped that in the chat if you're paying attention. Urgency. You want to be able to control the conversation. People will leave you on red. People will forget about you, right? So what I do when I talk to people is I create urgency. I also can tell how serious they are based off their response to my urgency. As you see, he said he got in the house. And if I just been like, okay, bro, hit me up when you finish it, I may not talk to this guy until tomorrow, right? But I let him know I'm only accepting 10 people this week into our program. So he immediately watched the video. Wow, incredible, my brother. I'm definitely interested. I just finished. Then I sent them the next part of the script. Perfect. First off, thank you for taking the time out to check out our mission. There are so many people who are getting stopped because of their credit, and our program is going to help from A to Z. What I'm doing is I'm just reiterating the problem, making sure he understands the issue because he knows it's credit, right? I said, if you choose to move forward, you will access 24/7 on-demand credit ed videos, live weekly workshops with credit experts, shout out to Nairi and Nikki, client portal to track your score builder service where our credit experts will review your credit report, create dispute letters and mail your letters for you. We'll have a monthly home buying workshop with licensed loan officers to work with you and answer your questions, as well as you'll get a direct lender to help you find a mortgage after we approve your credit. All of this is included in our package. Any questions so far? So you all realize how he read it and didn't respond just yet. So now what I'm going to do is follow up. Okay. I'm going to say, boss, just updating you. As of now, my slots are at 7. People are starting my program and moving fast. Put a little fire. Don't miss out. Boom. See, y'all see what I just did? I ain't signed nobody up today. Not yet. But what I'm doing is I'm creating the urgency. And here's the truth of it, right? Our program is not even available yet, but I'm already creating a pipeline of people who are interested because what do we know? What did we talk about earlier? 3%. Y'all remember the facts? 3%. And then I'm just going and following up, guys. I'm building my pipeline. I understand that he might not be ready to sign up right now, but I'm going to make sure that next week when we drop this new project, that he's going to be the first to sign up. And that goes for anybody who commented on that post. So I want you all to do the same thing. Build your pipeline. Some people might be like, okay, look, send me the link. I'm ready right now. And you just let them know, okay, look, I've already, got my 10 people locked in. Unfortunately, you have to wait until next week till I open up slots again. But I need to know if you're serious. Are you going to tap in next week? Otherwise, I got to move on. What? Yes, please. Don't forget about me. I'm so mad I missed it. Can you do anything? Nah, I'm sorry. We got a lot of people coming in. Guys, I'm creating the urgency, the excitement, fear of loss, like Charthenia said. Does that make sense? Y'all like that? Let's go on to somebody else. Oh, here's somebody who just responded. This is good. This is good. I want you guys to see the whole process. Same exact thing. Hi, Ms. Davis. Good afternoon. I noticed you commented on my recent post about getting your credit improved, purchasing a home. Went through the same thing. I've been with the company for 4 years. I was like, oh, it's okay. She's part of Wealthbuilders. I was like, which company? She said, Charter Spectrum. I'm like, okay. You said you've been with the company. I thought you were about to say you're in my company. I don't know what Charter Spectrum is. She said, no, sorry. How much is the cost? I don't like to drop the cost until I know that they like the value. So take a note of this. Take a screenshot. When people ask me the cost and I haven't even told them what I do, that already tells me they're in the wrong mindset because they're worried about the price and I haven't even told you what it is that I do. Now, some people, especially rich people, time is money. So the wealthy people, they want to know, tell me price. I'm either in or not. And you can usually feel that energy. I looked at her page. I didn't feel that energy. So I didn't even want to get into the conversation of price until she saw what I did. Does that make sense? Because if I tell her the price right now without telling her the benefits, she won't be able to justify the price that I tell her until she can see exactly what we do. Y'all got me? So boom. I use a script. I say, we'll help you understand how to increase your score. Also, that's a priority. What are your credit score goals? And what are you hoping to accomplish with your credit in the near future? She says, I need to pay down my cards. I paid over $4,000 to get my credit fixed. I'm not looking to throw more money down that drain. I'm like, dang, 4,000. I said, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to hear that. Could have been spending 149 with me, right? She said, why do you think? I said, why do you think you had such a hard time with companies? Well, I know the answer. You haven't worked with me yet, but why do you think that is? Because my stuff is legit. It'll fall off next year. And then I said, what are you trying to do? She said, buy a home. Perfect. Do you have an idea or a time frame when you want to invest? She said, now. I said, okay, awesome. My program is a homeowners program that will help you direct with the lenders. If I could show you a video that's about 2 minutes long, when can you watch it? She said, sure. I sent it. And as you guys can see, during this meeting, she responded and said, I appreciate you and all that you do, but I'm going to pass. Thank you for your time. Now, here's what most beginners do. They see this and they pout and they cry and they go be sad. What I do is I isolate the objection. Somebody write that down. Somebody write that down. Isolate the objection. Isolate. Just write isolate. No problem, Robert. Make sure you get back to this recording. We're going to drop it in the resources tab. Make sure you rewatch this. Isolate. Isolate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to isolate. Why did she say no? Something about the video made her not interested because the video doesn't even go into all the details. I didn't tell her the details. So I got to figure out what is it. Is she scared of the fact that she got to spend money? Is she scared of the fact that she spent $4,000 in the past and she don't know if she can do it again? Maybe it's me. Maybe she saw my page and don't like me. I don't know, but I'm going to figure it out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say, hey, thank you for getting back to me. And I definitely understand. It's no problem. I want to ask, why are you passing up the opportunity? I'm asking because you said you have spent $4,000 on credit repair and that you are still looking to purchase a home. You have a problem and I have a solution. I just want us both to make it make sense. So what I'm doing right now is isolating the objection, but I'm also having posture. I'm not mad at her, right? I even started off positive. Hey, no problem. Like, because look, it's cool. At the end of the day, everybody, we have the solution, okay? I'm not going to force anybody to fix their own problem. It's up to them. They got their own problem. But I do need to figure out why she's not interested. So that way we can move forward. Does that make sense? Drop a number 1 if that makes sense. So take a screenshot of that. I don't always, like I said, I don't really use scripts a whole lot. So I want you to focus on the goal, not so much the wording, the goal. Isolate the objection. Sometimes it's as simple as your friend, they say no, just be like, why? Is it too expensive? Is it me, right? Is it the company? You heard about my company, you don't like it? Like, why? And sometimes it's that simple. Drop a number 1 in the chat if that makes sense, y'all. Drop a number 1 if that makes sense. We'll keep going. Great. Okay. Let's find somebody else. Here we go. All right. Here's another example. Reached out to her. Same script. I'm not going to read it out loud because I already read it. Y'all got it? Boom. She said the self-app says 571. She wants to get her own place. She said, that's a great goal. You want to get a house or apartment? She said apartment or a house. And same question. Do you have an idea or a time frame when you want to invest? She said ASAP. I love that. If she likes ASAP, I like ASAP. Let's get started, right? I sent her the same script about the video. She said I can watch after my class, and I got student on my credit and a couple other things. She said student loans on her credit and a couple of other things. Now here's something I want you to realize. I did not send the video until she was ready to watch the video. I do my very best to wait until they're ready because I don't want you to hit me with the stranger danger, right? You were excited a second ago. I sent you the video. Now you don't watch it. You leave me on red. I follow up with you. You tell me you're busy. And you give me all these excuses. I'm going to send it when you're ready to get it. So as you guys can see, I said, please shoot me a message as soon as you finish so I can share the next step. She had class. I said, I normally don't send the video till you're ready, but you'll be sure to check it out after your class, right? It's literally 2 minutes. She said, yep, I'm just getting done with class. Awesome. I hope class went well. Are you available to watch the video? Boom. Y'all follow it? So now I'll wait for her response. This is literally what I do, y'all. I will literally be in my bed following up with people, okay? If I'm not on meetings and trainings, I'm just talking to strangers, okay? Having conversations. Same thing. This person didn't respond. Hey, boss lady. Just checking back in. Following up. I'm telling you, so many people lose out on sales because they let themselves stay on red and they don't do anything else about it. You got to follow up. The fortune is in the follow-up. Oh, I don't know who this is. Is this one of y'all's people? She said she's already in the company. She's already in Wealthbuilders, but she's interested in the home loan program. So if I don't know if that's anybody on this call member, make sure you follow up with her. I'll explain to her later. Here's somebody else. I'm waiting on her response. Here, I'll say, hey, just following up. These are all people that responded on my post. Is this making sense, y'all? Oh, okay, perfect. Make sure you go follow up with them. All right, perfect. How long do you wait to follow up? I play it by ear, you know. I usually wait until I see you got some questions, so I got you guys right now. I usually wait until I do 3 follow-ups, put it like that. I do 3 follow-ups, okay? The first time is usually like the next day or later that day. If you don't respond, probably 2 or 3 days, I'll follow back up. If you don't respond after that, the third time will be probably within a month, 2 months, 3 months. If you don't respond after that, then that's it. I'm done. As a matter of fact, it's a good question. I'll show you. This is how I deal with people who leave me on red. Let me see if I can follow it. Find it, I mean. There was a guy who responded. Where's he at? He responded to my post. Oh, hey, look. Our prospect responded. Look at that. Guys, I can't make this stuff up. Y'all just watch me follow up with this guy, and I put the emphasis on it. And look, I'm drinking my water to that. I love the Wealthbuilders. All right. So now he says, what do I need to sign up? So now we talk about pricing. But before I jump into the pricing, I'm going to make it very clear to him that we are running, because I already told him about the slot. So I can't be like, oh, sorry, too late. You missed it, right? But I am going to say, here, I'll just write it out for y'all. It's actually very easy. And again, I'm going to send you guys all of this. I've been working on this script for about 2 weeks, trying to figure out what works, what doesn't. And these prompts seem to get the best response, especially with this new product. Let me be clear. This is a script specifically for the Clear Path new product. All right, this is the Clear Path script. We're going to design some other scripts with the other tools and other services later on. It's actually very easy. I have a website enrollment link, and you would fill out the application. As of right now, we are putting our top members who are serious in reserve. You will get the top priority. And the reason I'm saying this is because we haven't even established the price just yet. We haven't announced the price of this new program. So I'm not gonna sit here and just throw out a random number, right? But I am gonna put him on my follow-up list so that the first thing, as soon as we announce this product and it's on the back office and I have an enrollment link, guess who the first person I'm gonna hit up? Y'all starting to see the vision. You will get the top priority. What is your name and email so I can add you to our VIP list? Make it sound sexy. Fire. Okay. Y'all seeing this? All right, let's take this second to answer some questions. Let's see, we got 2 participant hands raised. Go ahead. Ivy, you had a question? Oh, make sure you can talk. You had a question, Ivy?
I did, and I honestly forgot it because I got so deep into everything else that you were explaining. So give me a beat. You can keep going and I'll figure it out.
Sure, no problem. Tamika, did you have a question or was that from earlier?
No, that was from earlier. I'm with Ivy on this. My mind is blown.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Hey, look, it's fun, y'all. Like when you
It
start
really is.
this industry, it's actually fun to be sitting by the pool or to be sitting at not a concert because you're having fun at concerts, but you know what I'm saying? To be sitting somewhere where you're not at work, cooped up in an office. I'm just saying, like, this is a fun industry and all we're doing is creating a solution, okay? And I'm telling you, like, so now I got a prospect. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just for right now, usually I'll write his name in a list, but for right now, for the sake of the training, I'm gonna just copy that and I'll follow back up with him. And that's it, y'all. That's what you do. So again, I'm gonna drop this list, but here's what's great. Now I'm gonna show you the game-changing activity. Watch this. Watch this. Here is the game-changing activity. Where's my post at? Somebody just posted. All right, here we go. All right, so this person, April, I'm gonna shoot her a message. Okay, as you guys can see, I've already talked to this person. Like, y'all think I'll be playing, I'll be following up. But then not only do I follow up, I post new content. Follow up, post new content. Follow up, post new content. Sometimes like ping pong, back and forth with these prospects. This is somebody who has not responded yet. So I'm gonna just do the same script, but here's where it gets game changing. There is an app called WordBoard. Somebody dropped that in the chat. It's an app called WordBoard. This is a keyboard app. It's available in Google Play and App Store. This is my secret, okay? This is how I get to so many people in a short time frame. Watch my bottom left. Watch the bottom left of my screen. I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna click on WordBoard and watch that. Y'all see that little thing right there? It's my Wealth Builders folder. When I click on that, everything is already saved from my script. So I don't gotta leave my screen and go save, and go copy and then go back to my screen and Messenger and then paste and then go back to my notes and then copy. No, everything's already here. Boom. And just like that, my script is already established. So I say, hi, April. Long time no talk. A little peace. And then it's not afternoon, it's evening. And I say, I noticed you commented on my recent post about getting credit improved per home. My team and I may be able to help you. Do you mind answering a few questions? But here, let me make this little kind of statement. April is also a network marketer. So sometimes I got to make sure that they're actually interested in the service and not just trying to help me get some engagement. So I'm going to say, instead of saying that, I'm going to say, I got to qualify her, right? But I got to qualify her with a different script because she already knows the game. She's in the credit industry already. I've been trying to get her in a wealth builder. So I'm going to say, were you actually interested or just helping me with engagement? Either way, I appreciate it. And just know, Wealth Builders has gone through a 360. Just to let her know, because she is a network marketer. All right. So we're gonna wait for that. But y'all see how I did that? That's literally, oh, look, boom, look at our prospect. And let me get his phone number. Phone number 2. Y'all see how you didn't ask no questions? Posture, okay? Like, I didn't have to beg him for nothing. He didn't say, well, dang, can I sign up right now? No, because you are the, matter of fact, I don't want y'all still on his email. Look, okay, you are the closer. I need you to have that mindset that you are the closer. There is always gonna be somebody closing. You're either gonna close the deal and close them on why and sell them on why they should be in the Wealth Builders, or they're gonna sell and close you on why they don't want to do Wealth Builders. But somebody is always gonna get sold. My goal is to always control the conversation, and my prompts that I'm gonna share with y'all allow you to look like, even if you don't know what you're talking about, copy and paste, you're gonna look like you know what you're talking about. You're gonna sound like you're a professional, and people will respect that, especially if you go back to branding yourself as a professional. Does that make sense? So I'm just glad that y'all can see this live. I love when y'all can watch it happen live. I'm gonna wait for her response. And then to give you another example of the script, this is somebody who also, matter of fact, that's another script I'm gonna talk about in a second. Oh, here we go. I told you guys I was looking for this. So you had asked, right? I think it was with Brianna, you had asked about people and following up. So again, this is an example of following up to show you how much I follow up. This is a guy who reached out last March, y'all. Last March. Can you send how to set up WordBoard? Absolutely. Last March, he reached out on one of my posts. I said, I'd be happy to give you details. He said, let me hear it. Where are you from? He said, Kansas. I said, are you working, boss? He said, I'm a truck driver. And I responded. I said, I had a presentation today in another city, been super busy. How long you been driving for? He never responded. Hey, King, what's up? Never responded. Y'all can see the times, right? March 18th, April 2nd. Hey, Tori, April 7th. I've been driving. Now you gonna respond, bro? After a whole month, I've been driving for 8 years. That was last month, man. Are you actually serious about looking into how to earn additional income? Because he commented on one of my posts about making money. Left me on red. April 9th. Hi, Tori. April 11th. This is last year, a year ago, over a year ago. I guess you changed your mind on making more money in 2022. If you're no longer interested, cool. But if you were just busy and ready to have the conversation, please let me know either way. No response. July 19th, I followed up. Yo, Tori, what's up? No response. Hello, we about to do this again? So he actually commented on another post again. And I said, yo, we about to do this because now you're getting on my nerves. I said, we about to do this again. You contact me for info and then leave me on red for weeks. You got it, bro. Let me on red again, all right? Fast forward till yesterday, he commented on my post. I said, what's up? My program is designed to help serious people, emphasis on the serious, improve their credit and help them get into a home. But you left me on red for months last year. I can't waste time. Respectfully. Y'all see what I'm doing? Posture. I'm not about to beg for nobody's sale, for nobody's service. Like, no. He said, I'm not ready for right now. My apologies. I'll hit you when it's the right time. That's fine, bro. Keep watching. Keep watching the results. Watch us get people some houses over the next few months. Watch us get some promotions over the next few months. Everything I tried to help him with last year because I had a solution, he kept playing around with so he can watch. No harm, no foul. But you got to adopt that kind of mindset to be able to have that kind of confidence, y'all. Don't be begging people out here to join Wealth Builders. It makes you look bad. It makes the company look desperate. We're not desperate. We've created millionaires in this company. Can you agree? So to answer that question about my follow-ups, I use 3, strike 1, strike 2, strike 3. I'm done. But I always like to mix it up either way it goes. Y'all follow me so far? I know this is a long training. I'm sorry, guys. I promise it will not be this long. I know this is a long training. I just had to give you guys information because we're about to launch this new product, and I want y'all to be ahead of the curve. Everybody who stayed on tonight is disciplined to actually lock in this information. I promise you, you're going to be so much further than other people who already left. I promise you. So, almost done. Almost done. I just want to show you guys this word board script, okay? So, boom. Everything is here. What's your credit score? Y'all see that? Next one is, boom, your goals will help you understand how to increase your score. The next one is time frame. Everything's already saved. Y'all see that? Next one is invite. I asked them about the video. Overview. I give them the whole overview of everything. Like all of this is already saved. So let me show you guys WordBoard. Regular free app. It's very easy to set up. If you do the free version, you're kind of limited. I think you only have like one, like maybe 5 options, I think it is. So what I do is I click plus, and you're going to do custom button or folder. Click on folder, change to whatever color you want. I chose the WB color, green, blue. The plus button, custom button, and name the custom whatever you want. As you guys saw, I put the little 1, 2, 3s to have an order of structure, but it's entirely up to you on what you want to name it. You could say number 1, intro, and then that'll be where you put you copy and paste my script when I drop in the resources tonight. You copy and paste that. I mean, look, I can do it right now. I can use WordBoard in WordBoard. It's like Inception, all right? Boom. So that would be number 1. You click on save, and there you go. So you can literally create another custom button and do that back to back to back. I got y'all, no problem. I might do a screen recording, and I'll drop that for y'all to be able to understand how to save all this information. But I'm telling you, WordBoard saves time. So that is it, guys. And he got me his number. Boom, that's the prospect. So he's very serious. Yeah, this whole training will be, it's gonna take a little bit to upload on YouTube, but I'm gonna drop this whole thing tonight inside of the Telegram. Absolutely. All right, cool, guys. So last but not least, I promise you, we're almost done. This is it, the very last thing. Some of you guys asked about realtors. How many of us want to be able to close some realtors? How many of us want to close some realtors? Drop a yes in the chat. Yes in the chat. Who wants to close some deals with some realtors with this new program? Because I don't know about y'all, but I'm about to go crazy. I'm about to have all the realtors in Charlotte and South Carolina and Atlanta. Y'all better come on. All right, watch this. This is the post that I want you to drop tomorrow. So first, you're going to drop this. At some point after 12, between 12 and 5, you want to drop this. And then about 2 hours after this post, you want to drop this. Here's what's so powerful about this. You are going to increase interest of not only the people who follow you, but people who know other realtors are going to tag the realtors that they know. And when realtors see this post, guess what's going to happen? They're going to be excited. Ooh, money, right? That's what realtors love. Look at all this, guys. Look at the comments. Tagging. My man dropped his whole flyer. Tagging, right? All people that I do not know. Money follows what? Who remembers? Money follows what? Drop it in the chat. Money follows what? Money follows what? Drop it in the chat real quick. Who remembers? Who remembers? Attention. Absolutely. Please don't forget that. So I'm going to show you only one person for the sake of time. We went way over. So this person who's my friend dropped a tag. She responded. She said, "Oh, thank you. The thing that I want you to make sure you do is show love to the people who tag for you." So you'll see what I say. Love it. Thank you, Nicola. I thank the person who tagged her, right? Awesome. Thanks, right? There you go. So definitely highly recommended. Awesome. Thank you. It's also super awesome. She tagged another realtor. She tagged 2 realtors. I said, "You're a superstar, Shaquille. Thank you kindly." Hey, thank you, Erica. So I'm thanking the people who's tagging while also reaching out to the realtors. That's going to make sure that you're, showing respect to your friends. They're going to check out your page. That's why you got to make sure you're having that good content, because even your friends who see this post will go to your profile and see what you're up to. What's Dory been up to? What's Trithenia been up to? Let me see what they've been up to. It's been a long time since I've seen them, right? So now watch this. I don't know this person, Effie, but watch. Complete stranger, guys. Look at this. We've been talking today. I don't know this person. I'm going to show y'all how to break the ice with a complete professional in the real estate world with this new script. It's crazy. I said, "Hi, Effie. My name is Joe, and I'm an affiliate with the Wealth Builders. I'm so glad you were referred to me. As a realtor, you meet with all sorts of people, those that qualify and those that don't. Question: what system do you have in place for unqualified buyers in regards to their credit, debt to income qualifications, and making sure that they have enough savings for the down payment and closing costs?" So that's a very general question, but you're going to get right to the point of how you can help them. Who knows how we can help her? Who knows where I'm getting to with that script, right? We have ClearPath. Imagine a realtor referring 20 to 30 to 50 people a month to you, and all you're doing is putting them through the system, and Wealthbuilders is doing all the work, right? You're just getting paid. So she says, "Well, I do all that, so I'm about to keep my clients." I was like, "Oh, shoot." She hit me with the reverse card, right? I didn't think that she was going to already be in the real estate, so I had to get off script a little bit. But I'm going to show you how we get back on script, because you want to make sure you're still a person. Y'all with me? You're a person. Don't ever forget to be a person. I said, "Oh, nice. So you actually help each of them improve their credit profile?" "Yes, sir. I've been doing credit repair for 12 years. I love that. I work with lots of realtors, and a lot of them try to wash their hands from that extra work. LOL. Just building rapport. I don't know this person. I've been doing credit repair before I became a realtor." I said, "Look at you. I only do real estate for my credit repair clients. I don't even take outside referrals for real estate. That's impressive." I said, "Wow, how much is your average sale in your market?" Now I'm getting back to script. So this is part of the script. Y'all follow me? How much is your average sale in your market? And I said, "If you don't mind me asking, because she don't know me." So she said anywhere from 240 to 340, right? I said, "I can already tell you're real smart." I said, "How many clients," this is the script, "how many clients would you say that you encounter monthly that don't qualify, or I guess that come to you for credit?" Being that she says she does her own service. She said 50 to 75, y'all. 50 to 75 clients a month. That's crazy. I said, "You are working, right?" I've dominated the Houston market, and I have clients all over the US, but I'll probably get 1 or 2 from different states a month. And I'm not expensive, so that's why I get a lot of clients. I said, here I was, making a joke, here I was trying to come to you as a resource, and I may need to learn a thing from you, LOL. I've been in the industry for 4 years. So you guys see what I'm doing? I'm building rapport. I want to make sure that she understands that I'm not just some robot. I'm not just some sales hungry person. I'm a real person that can offer value. That's how you need to think when you have these conversations. Offer value. So she says, "You keep yourself cheap, you get more clientele. And actually do what you say you're going to do, and do it. It pays off." And here's where she messed up. She said, "It's overwhelming because I have like 30 clients today alone, but I can turn 5 to 7 into home buying plans immediately. I said, what are your rates for conversion? I have the average of 1,000 clients through an automated service, but when you're doing it all on your own, I can't even imagine the time that you spend. She said, so the most that I'll charge an individual is $800, but I do a consultant first. And if I see that it's not that bad, I just adjust my price. And buying a house for me is included. So this is a really cool kind of situation because it's not normal. Most realtors are not doing that, but I want to show you guys this one example to see how I'm kind of building rapport while also using our script. And once again, WordBoard is our friend. So if you go to WordBoard and go to my Wealthbuilders tab, I have my real estate. Y'all see that? I have my entire real estate. So the reason I asked her those questions earlier is my qualifying questions, and that is to go back for y'all. How much is the average sale in your market? Say about 240, 340. I said, the confirmation is how many clients would you say that you encounter monthly that don't qualify? She said 50 to 75. So the next script would be, I would like to be a resource for you. If I could show you how to earn an extra, she said she earns 50 to 75. Let's say, we're gonna say 3,000 times 3%. No, I'm sorry. 240,000 times 3%, 7,200. So she's pretty much average. The reason I say 3%, that's the average turnaround for most realtors, right? In most markets. So she's generating probably about $7,200. Okay. And she just admitted to us that how many deals is she closing? About 7 or 8, I think she said, right? I can turn 5 to 7 into home buying plans immediately. So times that by 5 to 7. It's pretty good. She's up, all right. So she's marketing $36,000 on a good month, right? So now, as the sales rep myself, I need to make sure that she sees the value in the wealth builders so that it actually makes sense. So the goal right now is I would say, wow, I bet it is overwhelming. That is a lot of production. Listen, I would like to be a resource for you. If I could show you how to earn, matter of fact, let's do some quick math real quick, y'all. Let's do some quick math. This is why you got to have your comp plan. Y'all see your comp plan, you got to have a comp plan near you. If she's averaging 50 to 70 customers a month, and we're not even talking about those who are converting into clients, if she's averaging 50 to 70, we did, let's do in between 60 times, let's say 3 month span is 180. On our comp plan, if you have 180 people, 180 times 50 is $9,000. Y'all got me so far, right? If you have 180 people in your organization, you're going to probably be like WE 2,000. So now I'm going to basically do 2,000 plus, what do we say, 9,000. So we're looking at $11,000. So she might not be making as much on her own, doing her own work, right? Oh, good question. The $50 comes from the income. Every enrollment that we market in Wealth Builders is a $50 commission that we get paid. We get $50 off of every single enrollment. So what I'm saying to her is, listen, I'm going to show her how I can basically help her generate an extra, I'm going to just say 15 to 20. We'll go on the high end, 15 to 20K per month. I said, I would like to be a resource for you. If I can show you how to earn an extra 15 to 20,000 per month, would it be worth it to you to check out a system that you can closely monitor, and you can also keep track of how soon your clients, I'm gonna change it up a little bit, how soon your clients will be ready to purchase their home. Well, and I'm gonna erase this part because she already makes money. So she already does her own credit repair. So I'm mixing it up a little bit because she has a special case. So what I am gonna add on there though is this, because what did she say earlier, guys? You gotta really listen to people. She said, it's overwhelming because I have like 30 clients today alone that I can turn 5 into 7. So the benefit is what? I'm giving her a system that she can track her own clients, automation, and I'm gonna add the extra spice on top, right? I'm gonna say, be ready to purchase their home. I'm going to say you will save a lot of time. Your clients will get expert education and home buying workshops included, hosted by loan officers. Boom. Y'all see that? Just like that. That's my offer. And just because this is a businesswoman, because she makes a lot of money, I'm not going to waste her time. Thank you so much for posting that. I'm going to go ahead and give her the link right now. Check us out. We've already had a good conversation. If you were on my social media trainings in the past, what's my go-to statement? Turning strangers into friends, friends into family. So even though she doesn't know me, we've already built enough rapport that I don't feel bad for giving her this offer. She may immediately respond and say, I'm not interested. But she might check out my page and say, okay, this guy seems legit. And she might watch this video and say, seems legit. Let me hear out what he got to say. And then I can show her our Clear Path program and all the benefits. And here's the thing. Maybe she doesn't sign up. Maybe she does. Either way, I got a new Facebook friend. Y'all see that? And let's go back to that same post. That's just one person. I got to do this. I got to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 more times. So while some of us, maybe not on this call because y'all hustlers, some of us in Wealth Builders are sitting around not taking advantage of the comp plan, I got 17 new leads that I'm about to communicate with and try to get them to refer all of their members, all of their customers who can't get approved for a house directly to our program. And then tell them about how I can get them access direct lender if they don't have one to be able to help close more deals so they can get even more money. Y'all seeing the vision? Drop value in the chat if you're starting to see the vision. Drop value in the chat if you're starting to see the vision. And I'm gonna customize that script for y'all. And I'm gonna send screenshots in her response when she gets back to me, and I'll keep you guys updated in the Operation 10K on how that goes. Man, what a call. What a call, guys. We talked a whole lot. We talked a whole lot. I mean, at this point, I don't know what else there is to say. I try to give you guys everything. This thing is going to continue to get bigger. We're going to have more scripts for y'all. We're going to continue to have even more examples. I'm going to show you guys when I start closing some of these deals. I'm going to give you every single word by word that I have that works for me so that you guys can workshop the same script. And if it works for you, guess what? We're going to keep sharing this with the whole rest of the team so we can have more WB100s, more WB500s, more WB1000s, and more people making money. At what time of night do you cut off responding to leads? What? Crazy question. Ain't no time, man. What are you talking about? I want to respond as late as I have the energy to because the first thing that they see in the morning is a message to me. All right. I don't have a time, bro. I don't have a time. I go. That's the beautiful thing about the Wealth Builders. We make our own schedule. I can stop. I am going to stop actually after this call. I've been talking for so long. I'm not going to send out anything necessarily right now. I'm going to start fresh tomorrow to get back to all those people who got back. But normally, I keep going, man. I mean, if I didn't have no training tonight, what am I doing? 10:19, I'm still up, wide awake. Already worked out today. I grabbed me some juice, sit on my couch, throw a movie on, and just sitting there on my couch, typing. That's it. It's that simple. Then tomorrow morning, I'll drop a enrollment. I tell y'all that I got a new member. And y'all be like, congratulations. The whole time, all I did was sit on the couch. That is the power of network marketing. I'm so happy to hear that, boss lady. I'm so glad. This is what I want. I don't care if you've been in the company for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. If you just started last week or today, we're going to help you get promoted. We're going to help you get paid. All I ask from everybody is to be committed, be consistent, and be coachable. You can follow those 3 C's. I can help you make some money. I promise you that. So before we finish up here, I just want to know, I'm gonna stop recording.